So Paulo has been competing the last few days. He had a submission win over Ali Munfaredi after going 10-0 against Ali. And then a points victory over Thomas Halpin to make his way here to the finals. Would you have called it that we're going to have both Miyaos in the finals today?
I would have.
Safe to say, I think.
Yeah.
Paulo's been competing regularly at the UAE Jiu-Jitsu circuits, a lot of the Grand Slams, Rio, Los Angeles.
And his opponent from the USA,
you name it.
Gianni Grippo.
Gianni Grippo, definitely one of the US's top jiu-jitsu competitors of all time, two-time Abu Dhabi World Pro Champion. Competed in the King of Mats, got silver. And, you know, even though he competed in the King of Mats, he still had to qualify, you know, in the country qualifier for the United States. So he's been competing
so many
4
matches.
days. So we saw Grippo a few days ago at the King of Mats, taking second place in that stacked bracket.
You just have to be so durable to put your body through that and still come out where you can push the pace.
Yep. And once Grippo advanced into the quarters, he submitted both his opponents, Abdullah Nabaz and Christoph Flack, to get to the finals here.
Yeah, Grippo's been looking really, really good competition lately.
I had a chat with Gianni at the weigh-ins a few days ago, day before the King of Mats, and he was really determined. It's funny because Johnny's one of the nicest guys ever, and he was like,
so nice.
He was like, nope, I'm taking this. I'm taking this. And you know what? I think for the World Pro, he represents American Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You know, guys like him, guys like Mike Musumeci, you know, they've been here before.
Two of the best Americans,
yeah,
for sure.
You know, of course, Rafael Lovato Jr. was the first black belt champion in World Pro, but that was a no-gi match. But talking about the gi, Gianni, two-time champion, is back against Paulo Miyao. Here we go.
Double guard pull. Johnny's going to get... Oh!
Gianni gets the 2. That was...
I think because they said Miyao was standing up while Gianni pulled guard. So it was a guard pull for Gianni, not a double guard pull. Gianni gets up.
Gianni now in the lead, up 2-0. Paulo, you can see Paulo getting pretty aggressive now off that. I think that little fire under his bum.
Yeah, that is a really good way to start a match if you're Gianni, and a really bad way to start a match if you're Paulo.
Look how ready all the transitions, grip modifications that Paulo's made. Just insane.
And he just keeps it to this right hand. This is going to be full worm guard. This is the best sweeping position. Yeah, just look for him to try to hop behind. Interesting.
Gianni Grippo, of course, trained under the world-famous coach, Marcelo Garcia. Of course, Marcelo, world jiu-jitsu champion, legend in the sport. So, you know, he's got a lot of good training partners, a lot of good professors to study under. And, you know, his rivalry with Miyao has gone on for years.
Oh, elevated up and over. And I think Paulo wanted to turn that into a Berimbolo. Scrambles on top.
Gets the 2.
Yeah, he was really working for that, and Gianni was really working to defend it.
As you mentioned, Gianni's had a really good year, competing in so many events. You know, just been on fire the last, just kind of turned a whole new page in his game.
Really cool to see. Now we get to see his guard. We also get to see Paulo's passing, which for me is very exciting.
Grippo on the bottom, hand grip. See Miyao pushing that knee down, trying to make some disconnection.
Smart of Miyao to break that grip. This is that
Look how
new style De La Riva.
Look how he pushed the right knee down, then dropped his right knee down, then stepped over to the left. Just so many movements happening so fast.
Whoa! Paulo spinning upside down. Looked like he was going to move towards the back. Can be tough. He's nearly in a leg drag. Gets both hooks behind. Oh, he's trying to turn that into a pass.
This is probably one of the most aggressive Paulo Miyaos I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it's interesting. The Miyao brothers have some classic guard passing like we saw with Joao, where he's just smash passing from half guard, but they also have this really weird dynamic passing where they'll dive in, especially anytime they're starting to pass and they feel uncomfortable, they'll dive to crab ride, they'll dive for like a flying leg drag. Really interesting, where it's kind of a blend of guard and guard passing.
3 minutes left. Paulo Miyao on top of Gianni Grippo. Grippo controlling from the bottom, trying to dominate grips here and make connection. Miyao keeps pushing down that knee, trying to
Grippo
break that connection there.
With a good grip on the lapel, really breaking the posture of Paulo. Feeds the lapel all the way to the outside. Not sure what he's going for with that, because Paulo's now trying to smash his shin across the hamstring. Frame that Grippo is putting up with his forearm is giving Paulo a little bit of trouble. And you can see Paulo using that grip to pull up on the pants. That's so he can smash down even further. He's trying to get a crossface. I think it's in hopes that he's going to just smash right through this lapel grip, through that right shin, over the leg. You can see Gianni kicking that leg, trying to free it, trying to get some space.
Minute 50 seconds left, 2-2, dead even. But you know, I feel like this is where the rules here at World Pro, these 6-minute matches, really force the action. I don't think that this would be the same pace if it was 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to go for broke, right? There's not, you don't have to worry about pacing it. You don't have to worry about getting too tired. You just go.
And the nice thing is that they can put it all into one match today.
After having days and days of grueling matches, I'm sure this is probably much nicer for Grippo. This is a tough one. Only a minute left to go. Gianni not in a great position, but he's holding onto this lapel. If he can, oh man, he lets go of the lapel, and now this is where it goes from bad to worse. Paulo on top in the half guard, but he's got a good crossface, nullifying some of the hip movement by pulling up on the bottom part of those pants.
So Paulo Miyao now up by 1 advantage. Dead even on points, 2-2, 34 seconds left.
Gianni feeds the lapel again. Now he gets this knee shield in. This might be something that he can work with. Going
Pulling
for this
the
knee
leg.
bar.
I don't think he's going to go for a knee bar. I think he's going to switch to 50-50 and try to get to the
right
back.
For the back, yeah, immediately. He's got to do something quick. He's only got less than 20 seconds.
He's got to be careful here. Now attacking the foot, trying to get that last second advantage. Now switches to the knee bar.
Oh, man. This is tight.
Paulo saying, nope, that's nothing. Don't give him an advantage. Super tough battle. Paulo Miyao points to the clock for the referee because the referee wanted to make sure he didn't stab.
His leg just gave out. Pretty sure that hyperextended his knee. You could see when he took a step.
In addition, Miyao, that beast that we're cutting.
Watch that.
Paulo Miyao is your 2018 World Pro Champion.
Part of the replay, I'd love to see them show Paulo walk back while he's tying his belt because he takes 2 big steps and that knee hyperextends backwards.
There's the takedown points earlier on. Couldn't really see Grippo's hand.